Okay, now we're going to talk about tracking the actual leads. This is pretty simple. Tracking leads is just a matter of putting a few things in place so that you can see what happened when the customer put their email in, or what happened when they put their phone number in, they called, got connected by instant click to call, or if they happen to call the old-fashioned way, so that you can track all these and bill your client accordingly. Now, if they're going to call, if for email leads, it's pretty simple. I mean, if you're using a service like Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, they have it so that when someone subscribes or when someone emails for more information, uh, you can put how many emails you want it to go to. So what you would do is you would put your email in and the business owner's email in, and the lead will go to both of you. And that's already in there when you set it up. Now, if you have a basic lead form and you're not using Aweber, you just want to use a form, you can go inside of your cPanel. And inside of cPanel, if you click on forwarders, FORWARDERS, as you see here on the screen, then you'll go and you'll be able to put in all the email addresses that you want a particular email to be forwarded to. All right, and what you'll do is you'll put your email address so that you get a copy of all the leads that come in, and you'll put the business owner's email address. Okay, and it's just a matter of counting the leads that come in and billing them at the end of the month. Now, for phone numbers, we already said that we're going to be using hosted numbers, but you're going to need an in-between number that can do this tracking. As far as, there's a reason why we're going to use two numbers here, but preferably we would use call8.com for all the services, but they just don't have everything that hosted numbers has. And hosted numbers just doesn't have everything that call8 has. And we've found that we've used them together until they get all the features. Okay, so let me explain how this works. First of all, call8 is dirt cheap. The pricing you see here is $2 phone numbers for some, and even cheaper, well, around the same amount for local numbers, about $5. Okay, so if you have your hosted number, you'll have your hosted number here, and it'll point to your call8 number. Okay, your call8 number is going to forward directly to where you want it to go. So if you want your leads to go straight to the business owner, you forward them from this call8 to the business owner. What call8 will do, the advantage you have by putting them in between the caller and hosted number, is that they will announce to the business owners when they call that the lead is coming from you. You can make the message say whatever it is. So if your company is named Direct Dallas Leads, okay, and let's say you're giving Joe the plumber a lead on the site. Here's the cycle. The customer goes to the site. They see the click to call. They click it. It connects you. It connects the customer, and it causes the phone to ring. The phone rings, and it goes to the call8 number, which forwards to the business's plumbing, the plumber. The plumber picks up the phone. Call8 is going to say, "You have a call from Dallas Leads." Instantly, that plumber right then and there knows, hey, this lead came from Dallas Leads. All throughout the day, all throughout the month, as people call, it's going to announce itself first. Hey, you have a call from Dallas Leads. And then what happens is you instantly, number one, you're keeping your company as a consultant. You're keeping your company in the mind of your client, who is the plumber or the doctor or the lawyer, whoever he is. Number two, he can't say that he hasn't realized which calls were coming from his normal advertising or which ones have been coming that you've been sending, because before every call, it's going to keep reminding him, hey, this call is coming from Dallas Leads, or whatever the name of your lead company is. Okay, this is a great feature. This is called Call Announce, and at the moment, making this hosted numbers doesn't have it, but Call8 does. So now you can see why we combine the two. We like the functionality of having to click the call, but what we'll do is we'll forward the number to Call8, a Call8 number, and that number will forward to whoever you want the lead to go to. I hope that's clear now. Call8 is really, really simple. You just come in, pick your type of lead, for example, local USA, and you can look at the states that they have here. Pick the state. Let's say we were talking about Texas. Here's Dallas. We pick a number. Boom, we're done. That's the number we want. We go through the checkout process. That's the number we get. $5. All right, so we're just going to tack that on the end of the hosted number. This is what again, the process is. You put the connect to call on your site, which is the hosted number. It goes and it forwards to Call8, which forwards to your customer directly. At the end of the month, Call8 will give you a report and Hosted Number will give you a report. You can use either one. Hosted Number report to see how the site is performing, how many calls are going to, which page is generating the most calls, and so on. And you can use Call8 to judge how long the calls were. You can see, the duration of the call, more information about the call, and you can build them off of this call, off the Call8 by syncing that up with the data in Hosted Numbers. They'll give you the reports in Hosted Numbers as far as how long the calls were forwarded and so on. Feature of Call8 is that they will do the same thing and email you every time a call comes in, and they can even transcribe the call and put it in an email for you. Later, we're going to get into the actual billing logistics and show you how to take this data and how to properly bill the clients in a way that you can manage no matter how large you scale, no matter how many clients you have, no matter how many different services you're offering. It'll be crystal clear for you.